started?
Just now.
Alright, Shalom. You know, we're the real Hebrew Israelites coming out another weekend, another beautiful weekend, you know, to prophesy the downfall and total annihilation of this wicked, simple kingdom called America. Before we go any further, we give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to the elder apostles, a great millstone, teaching us the 100% truth according to the Bible, everyone well, and peace and blessings so forth to the nation of Israel. You know, we're going to start off, like we always do, with the real 12 tribes of Israel, you know. First and foremost, you got Judah, the so-called Negroes. You got Benjamin, the so-called West Indians. Levi, the so-called Haitians. Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. Zebulun, the so-called Guanamanians, the Panamanians. Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, the so-called Cubans. Gad, the so-called indigenous people, the North American Indians. The so-called North American Indians. Reuben, the so-called Semio Indians. Naphtali, the so-called indigenous people, the Argentinians to Chile. Asher, the so-called indigenous people to Colombia and to Uruguayans. And last but not least, Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. If you see yourself on the sign, according to the seed of your father, you know, you are a Hebrew Israelite. And as a Hebrew Israelite, you need to turn back and repent to the God of the Bible before He sends His only begotten, for the Heavenly Father sends His only begotten Son back to destroy America.
That's right, man. Like the brother said, you know, you Israelites, you know, the elect of the nation of Israel is what we're looking for, man. We're not looking for every Israelite. We're not looking to bring all the Israelites together, man. Okay, we're looking for that remnant that elect the Lord spoke about, right? And here it is, you got all these protesters and things going on throughout the four corners of the earth, right? Mainly here in America. Everyone's seeking peace and love. Well, ain't no peace coming. No peace is coming to this place called America, man. Somebody hold Ezekiel 7:25. This place was established off of rape, robbery, and murder, man. Let's prove that real quick. St. John 10:10.
Yep.
Grab that first. How can you bring peace to a place that doesn't deserve peace? It was established off rape, robbery, and murder, man. Not just off anybody, but off the children of the Lord. Okay, we was no average Joes, man. Okay? What was that? What St. John, bring it.
God, this is St. John chapter 10, verse 10.
Yep.
The thief cometh not, but for to steal.
That's right, the thief, man. Who's the thief, man? Esau Edom. Okay? And by process of elimination, we have came to see and realize through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that's the so-called white man. Always have and always will be. Okay? But yet, they'll put Jake on TV, right, for stealing a car. Yet this man stole people. He stole land masses. And then make the people learn about it in the school system, man. In that pit system, man. You know? He's the thief, man. Ready for the top about the show?
St. John 10:10, the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill.
But to steal and to kill, man. Not to give hug kisses, not to give you Israelites peace, but to steal and to kill, man. He has a job to serve, man. On the left-hand side of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it's to put you Israelites, the knuckleheads, through hell, man. Okay? So ain't no peace coming to this place, man. It wasn't established off peace. Right? Ask the Gadites. Ask the Reubenites. Ask the Issacharites, man. Okay? Well documented how they came over and slaughtered the masses of our people, man. Gave them smallpox blankets, right? Murder off the men, okay? They go hunt and come back. The whole town was slaughtered, okay? Up until this very day. And there haven't been recompense for that, man. Got something, bro?
It keeps reading. It says St. John 10:10, and to kill and to destroy.
And to kill and to destroy. And he has fulfilled that, man. All right, this devil, the deceiver, right? Because that's what devil means when you go into it, that great deceiver, right? That's what he has done, man. He's accomplished that, man. And now that he has accomplished that, But what? It's gonna ramp up. But once that is over with, then what? We're gonna be ruling, man. You know? That's when the peace will come, when prophecy is fulfilled. But we're living in a time of prophecy, 2020, deemed by our apostle and elder Tahar, right? The year of prophecy. What's part of that prophecy? No peace is coming, man.
I got a precept.
Precept?
This is Ecclesiastes 3:1.
Okay.
To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yeah, there's a time and a season for everything, man. You know? Jay think it's all party. You know? Jay think it's all, fun and games, man. Well, that's not the case, man. Scripture tells us to measure the times, right?
I'm gonna jump down to verse 8. It says a time to love and a time to hate.
Yeah, a time to love and a time to hate. Here it is, our people have been oppressed in this land, right? More than 400 years, right? Think about when Esau came over, before he brought Judah, Benjamin, Levi over, what he was doing to the northern kingdom, man. So we've been oppressed long, man. A long time, man. Okay? Read that last part again. You still holding it?
Yeah. Ecclesiastes 3:8. It says a time to love and a time to hate.
Yeah, a time to love and a time to hate. This is not the time to love, man. In the spirit, these devils know that a recompense is coming. Therefore, they're trying to spread peace throughout the whole world, man. Okay, even these other nations, man. They know in the spirit that what? Jacob's rising up, man. Hey, look, we gotta make peace with these guys, man. Everybody come together as one, which is what the elites wanted to do, the New World Order, right? One government, one system, one money, one everything, man. And it starts with that chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. And Lord will, we'll get into that later, okay? But the point, this is not the time to be loving, man. This is the time to hate the situation that you're in, right? And return back to the Heavenly Father. Because peaceful times are not coming.
And it reads, Ecclesiastes 3:8, a time of war and a time of peace.
Yeah, a time of war and a time of peace. We're living in the time of a spiritual war, man. See, Jake has been processed to think carnally, like their oppressor, man. Esau thinks carnal, man. He don't think nothing about spiritual at all, man. And he's trained you 2/3, you boneheads, to think that way as well, man. Right? This is a spiritual war. You gotta get back in tune with who you are, man. Not black, not Latino, okay? But as Hebrew Israelites, because that's what the Lord's coming back to save. Where in the scriptures does it say the Lord's coming back to save Dominican, to save a Haitian, to save a black person? It don't say that, man. Okay? You gotta come back to who you are, man. You still holding it?
Yep.
Read that last part again.
Ecclesiastes 3:8, a time of war and a time of peace.
In a time of peace, man. This is not the time for peace, man. Revelation 12:12 says this devil's getting ready to come down on people, man. Okay? Yes, you Israelites, man. Why do you think all these Walmarts are clearing out, right? All these big time stores shutting down. They're gonna be held for concentration camps for you jakes, man. Right? And we're giving you the warning here first and foremost, right? Seek the Heavenly Father, because peaceful times are not coming. You're starting to see it, man. Jacob's trouble.
Yep. I got one more, then I'll finish out St. John 10:10.
Yeah.
So Isaiah chapter 57, verse 21.
Okay.
There is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked.
Yeah, there's no peace, saith our power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to the wicked, man. And who is that main wicked? Esau, Edom? Why people are wicked as I don't know what, too, man. They fall in that category, man, because they have their father the devil, right? And the lust of their father they will do, man.
If I may say, you said this war starts in our minds.
Yep.
The Lord, Yahweh Shema, they have given us a peace of mind, to know that this oppression that we're in is not the end all be all. That something greater is coming, that the Heavenly Father is about to send His only begotten Son back, who we are patiently waiting for, going through our affliction, suffering in this wicked, sinful kingdom. to avenge us of our adversaries, you know? He's about to bring great death and destruction upon the earth, you know, solely for the purpose of bringing this so-called white man down and glorifying his elect. You know, those who stood stiffly for his name. For his name, you see? Because you got a lot of these false prophets out there saying, we don't got the name. Well, how can you explain that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved? How can you explain Yahweh Shai saying that many shall come and say, Lord, Lord, you know? And he shall confess that he never knew them, you know? That's talking about the guys rejecting the name, you know? Well, that's besides the point, you know? But,
wow, well said.
This is finishing off St. John 10:10, and it reads, it's written in red, I am come that they might have life.
Because these scriptures give us life, man. It gives us hope. It tells you that in Romans 15 chapter, you know, 15 and 4. But this truth gives us light, man. And it gives us life, man. We're breathing again. You know, we was dead bones walking around here before we had this truth, man. You know? Go ahead.
Yep. And it reads, I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Now that the Lord came back, why not choose life, man? You know? The Lord says, seek ye me and live, but Jake want to seek protesting. They want to seek peace. They want to seek love. Well, that's not coming, man. That's not coming, man. You've been seeking love and peace and equality from your oppressor, man. That makes no sense. You got to seek the one that put you in this position, man. That's the God of the Bible's only begotten Son. Haven't y'all read Deuteronomy 28 chapter? Who do you think that's talking about?
Got another one.
You got another one? What you got, Shamar?
Ezekiel 7:25.
Okay.
Revelation 18:21.
Okay.
Yeah. This is St. John 15:5. St. John chapter 14 verse 5. I'm sorry, verse 6. It says, Yahweh Shai saith unto him, I am the way.
Look, the Lord's the way, man. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, the word that calls Jesus, and willingly calls Jesus, right? Because the names of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son is out here, man.
Yep.
It's out here and it's ringing bells. Look, if the Heavenly Father's name wasn't out here, right? Why would they put it on the evening news? You remember that snippet they put about Yahweh Shai is coming? I don't know, brothers, remember that?
Yeah, Yahweh Shai is coming.
Yeah, it was written in red letter.
Yep, so I think it was spray painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, in New York with the with the Jewish people.
Yeah, in those Jewish neighborhoods,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the name of the Lord is out, man. Some people will willingly call this man JC, man, right?
And Yahweh Shai's name is an ominomen, you know? His name literally means he is the deliverer, you know? He saves. So who's going to save us out of the hand of our oppressors? Yahweh Shai will, you know, when he comes back with the band of angels.
Get that real fast, Matthew 1:21.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get that first?
Yeah. Because that was a good point. You know, the Lord came for a specific people. You know, you can't put words in the Heavenly Father's mouth. Oh, God, the Bible's going to save everybody. That's not what the scriptures say. His Son has direct orders to deliver a certain group of people. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai.
That's right, which means he delivers, he saves, man. You know, Mary brought forth a son, and the angel said, you can call him Yahweh Shai. For he deliverer or savior of who?
For he shall save his people from their sins.
Wasn't the Lord a Hebrew? Was he from the tribe of Judah? Right? These things, man, the scriptures are black and white. The Lord has put the spirit in you to understand it. They're clear cut, man. So I just wanted to prove that point.
If I may say, if I may add on to that, it said that he should save us from our sins, you know? Why are we in this predicament? Why are we suffering, you know? We're suffering because of our sins, because of the transgressions, you know, that we committed, you know, in the past, you know, which our forefathers committed, which we are our forefathers coming back in reincarnation, committed, you know? And that's why we're in this predicament. That's why we're serving under our oppressors, you know? That's why Jacob's getting beat down in the streets, you know? Because of your sins, you know? But Yahweh Shai say he's coming to save us from those things.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like smooth words to Jake, man. No, that don't sound right. It didn't come from my pastor in my church. You know, it didn't come from what I learned in Black history. You know?
I got one more, backing up the 3 times just called for. This is Luke 1, 68. It says, "Blessed be the Lord, power of Israel, for he has visited and redeemed his people."
Yeah, blessed be the Lord, power of Israel, for he has redeemed his people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's his people? The Israelites, the Hebrews, right?
And it reads, "As he spake," verse 69, "and have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Mm-hmm.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began."
Since the beginning, the prophets have always been here. Go ahead.
"That we should be saved from our enemies."
That's why we're set up through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Start with our head apostles, man. The elders are a great millstone, man. Go ahead. Then the Lord say in Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, he has set watchmen over thy walls. You know what I'm saying? What do you think those watchmen are doing? You think they're chilling? You know what I'm saying? Up there on Instagram, Twitter? No, man. They're warning the sheep, the elect.
Yep. That your enemies about to come in.
Yep, like a flood.
It says that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
Yeah, so the Lord is the answer to us being saved from our enemies, man. Not going to your actual enemy. You know what I'm saying? You got your enemy marching with you, man. That right there lets you know that what you're into, all right, it's already been compromised, man. Here it is. You're trying to seek justice, trying to seek peace from the man who has his foot literally on your neck, and you're seeking him for peace. It don't work like that, man. The Heavenly Father put us in this position because we went off. So therefore, we have to go to the Heavenly Father to get us out of it, man. And it all starts with repenting, man.
Can we finish off that St. John?
Finish out, and then I want to get that Ezekiel.
Okay. This is St. John 14:6.
Right.
Yahweh Shai saith unto him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life."
So the Lord is the way, the truth, and the light, man. Not marching up and down these dirty, filthy streets, okay? Getting bad feet, bad ankles, bad knees on this concrete, walking up and down protesting, man. That's gonna do nothing, man. Ask your grandmother who marched back in the 50s and 60s. What did it accomplish? Right? Nothing, man. And before then, what did it accomplish? Nothing, man. You know? All done in vain. Our people don't realize the hard way that the Lord is the way, man. Right?
Yep, and it reads, St. John 14:6, "No man cometh unto the Father but by me."
That's right. No man come out. Hey, look. You can't just Oprah said something about you can go straight to the Heavenly Father. No, man. You got to go through Yahweh Shai. He's the mediator, man. You know, just like you go to court and you got a representative for you. Who's that representative? He's your lawyer. What? You know, Yahweh Shai is our lawyer, man. You know.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 25.
Yep.
Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace.
What's coming?
Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace.
So destruction is coming, man. All right? To where? America. Because according to Amos, the 9th chapter, the Lord says he's going to destroy this place from off the earth, man. This is that wicked and sinful kingdom. Destruction is coming, man. By way of race riots, which you're starting to see brew up right now. Matter of fact, they're boiling. You know, every time I turn my news feed timeline, there's something about someone said something racial. Someone did this racial. Someone did that racial. You know?
If I may say, you watch these videos, you have that guy that busted the cop's window, and I believe it was in DC, you know, with the skateboard. You know, the video almost seems you had the protesters, like, the voice was over, get your knee off that dude's neck, you know? As if someone actually said that in the protest, you know? Like, it was almost as if they went back and edited the video, you know? You can hear it too clear over all the screaming and yelling, you know? Or even, you know, police, you know, the black police, they get attacked by white cops, you know? The white cops are getting attacked by black people, you know, so-called black people, you know? This is what Yahweh Shema Shai's purpose happened down here on this earth, you know? Nation rising against nation, you know?
Yeah, you can't go against the words of Heavenly Father, man. He wanted a race riot to come, it's gonna come, man. You can march up and down the streets until, you know what I'm saying, you pass out. But no peace is coming, man.
I got a definition.
Go ahead.
This is a definition of destruction.
That's the spirit. I was thinking of that. Most high bad. Go ahead.
It says the action or process of causing so much damage to something that it no longer exists.
That it no longer exists, man. Causing so much damage that it no longer exists. This place that you Israelites love so much, right? Care about so much, is going to be destroyed to the point where you can't even put it back together, man. And what's going to ultimately do it? Those ICBM missiles, man. Can't forget about those, right?
Another one is, or cannot be repaired.
Cannot be repaired, man. You know? Just like you may buy a lemon, man. And lemon means a bad car. They said, man, there's nothing we can do with this, man. It can't be repaired, man. You know, you might as well just get rid of it. That's how it's going to be for this place, man. And look, the scripture said, the Lord would have healed Babylon could be healed, man, but it can't be. This place cannot be cleansed except by the blood of those who shed it, man, as it tells you in Numbers, right? So this thing has to play out. These race riots have to play out, okay? Give me, you got something? Give me, Proverbs 21 and 11, or 11 and 21? No hand, join in hand? 11 and 21. You got something?
Just one more. It says, another definition of destruction, a cause of someone's ruin.
A cause of someone's ruin, man. Now, who is ultimately that ruin's going to be? 2/3 of our people. Yeah, the Lord going to let you get loose on Esau, but at the end of the day, hey, look, man, Esau was made to be that whipping stick for Jacob. You know what I'm saying?
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join hand.
Yeah, no hand joining hand, right? You got Jakes walking up the street marching with Edomites, with Ishmaelites, okay? Moabites, right? No hand, even though hand joining hand, right? Everyone's seeking for peace, right?
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
Yeah, Esau still gonna get punished, man. You think just because he's trying to seek peace and try to smooth over things with so-called black people, that he's not gonna be punished? He is gonna be punished, man. No hand joining hand, the wicked should not go unpunished, man. What's that scripture? The Lord should not at all put the wicked. Somebody Google that?
Yeah, it's Nahum 1.
Nahum 1 and 3. The Lord should not at all put the wicked.
Yeah.
Let's get that real fast. Backing up that Proverbs. Baba Gashah. You sound good, bro? Okay, come.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 3.
Cut.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
Yeah, the Lord is slow and angry. That's another reason why a lot of Jakes do their wickedness, man. Going back to what's that?
Yes.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sin is against the evil works not executed speedily. And the scripture just told you why, right?
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
Great in power.
Can I start 2?
Yeah.
It says, the Most High is jealous. The Lord revenges. The Lord venges and is furious.
Yeah, the Lord is jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? Here, like scripture tell you, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, man. And that's what our people are doing, man. Once they go to the state capitol over here, they're marching their way, seeking help from Esau, man.
The old courthouse.
The old courthouse. You know? We want justice, we want peace. Well, you can't go to him for that, man. He wasn't set up to give you peace, man. He was set up to put a foot literally on your necks, man. Okay? But yet Jake want to seek that, man. You know? Our people are going, they're destroying their head. And what you do with someone who's going to head? A sick dog. You put him down. That's what the Lord's doing to our people, man.
And it reads, and is furious, the Lord Yahweh Shemawashai would take vengeance on his adversaries.
So the Lord's going to take vengeance on our adversaries. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to be going down tearing out statues. Okay, if Jake is really doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
They get the material to do that. You know
Right.
what I mean?
We don't need to be going out here looting. Okay? Like they did in Florida. Over 200 people looted Walmart at one time. You know what I'm saying? We can't get these E's our way. We have to give them the Lord's way. And let the Lord do it for us, man.
And he will sever wrath. He reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Yeah, he reserveth wrath for his enemies, man. Okay, these heathens and 2/3, man. Because the Lord, as it tells you, Amos 3:1, the Lord has a problem with you, man. 3:1. The Lord has a problem with our people, man. That's what the wrath is mainly coming for. Okay? Read that last part.
It says, and it reads, Nahum 1 and 2, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Look, set just for you. You know how you graduate, right? High school, and they got your name reserved in the seat for you to sit down at? It's going to be a seat of wrath reserved for 2/3 of our people, man. And Amos, the 5th chapter, goes into it, man. Several ways of how Jake is going to be taken out of here, man. You know? One way worse than the other. But you're not escaping the Lord, man.
Verse 3, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Here's the point. Lord will not at all acquit the wicked, man. You know? And Jake, let's get that definition real fast, just in case Jake don't know. It's like you in the courtroom, okay? Just like O.J. Simpson, right? He was acquitted, right? Of all charges, right? From what I remember, I think he was acquitted of all charges. I could be wrong.
He wasn't found guilty.
Yeah, he wasn't found guilty.
You know, it says acquit, free a criminal charged by a verdict of not guilty.
Yep.
So he was acquitted.
Yeah, he was acquitted. Yep. Okay. To free a criminal. Was that even make sense? Because
A criminal charge.
yeah, you charge a criminal, but that's why this man's court system is all backwards, man. But anyways, you know, the Lord's not gonna let them get away. That's the point.
He gotta be proven that he committed the crime before he can be called a criminal.
Exactly.
You know? But for our people breaking the commandments, that's very clear and evident before the eyes of the Lord. You
Yep.
know? It's evident in your actions.
That's right.
It's evident that you ain't out here listening to the word of the Lord, you know? Especially if you live in Raleigh, you know, you have the ability to get down here.
Well, if you live in Raleigh, there's no excuse. The buses are free.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Now you live outside the city. That's a different thing.
And it reads,
It's back to your point, though.
yeah, kind of. And it reads, I'm gonna read it again. It says, free someone from a criminal charge by a verdict of not guilty. It says, absolve, clear, liberate, release.
So the Lord is not going to release or acquit the wickedness that Esau has done with 2/3 of our people, man. They're not going to get away with it, man. They had to be punished. Okay, we was punished for going off, right? And we're the Lord's people. How much more someone whose life was pretty much born in vain? Okay?
You know? The Lord said he created all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil, you know? Lord solely created these Edomites, you know, to bring judgment upon you, wicked Jakes, you know? And then after, he would show his power in them, and his power by bringing them down, you know? Real quick, finishing off 2 more, it says spare or exempt.
Spare or exempt. The Lord's not going to spare them, man. Okay? He's not going to let them get away. He's not going to let it go. Jake will let things go. Most sides not going to let it go, man. Okay? That's the same spirit we're in, man. Jake, that's why you think Jake is protesting. They're letting it go. If they was really about not letting it go, they'd be seeking the words of the Heavenly Father, man. Because the Heavenly Father is all about revenge, man. You know? I was watching this one clip where Steve Frank was saying, because he was out there protesting, and he was saying how, you know, this don't need to stop, man. You know, we need to continue. Because people are protest and for one day and then just forget everything ever happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Jake is. You know what I'm saying? They'll do whatever for a day or it's a day thing, and they'll forget about it. Right? But with this truth, you can't be like that, man. You know, you gotta come back to it and continue doing it, man.
Exactly. It's not one day you just stop. I didn't smoke any weed today.
Right.
I didn't sleep with nobody's woman. You know, today, you know, I was broke, so I didn't get any tattoos. You know, it's not a one day thing. The scriptures say, "They that walk in the Spirit shall live by the Spirit." You know, it's a lifestyle. You know.
That's right.
That was it. That was it.
All right, finish the Ezekiel.
Really got a precept for me?
Yeah, bring it up.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 5, 15.
Jay gonna learn, man. Jay gonna learn. Got it?
Yeah.
No.
That which has been is now, and that which is to be have already been.
What is talking about your spirit? Go ahead.
And God, the Most High, required that which is past.
Yeah, so the Lord requires the wickedness, man, the evilness that our people have done. You know, committing adultery, which is heavy amongst our people. It's promoting the music, man. You can't get a deal unless you're promoting wickedness, man. Well, look at all the underground artists, man. They don't blow up. They don't blow unless they're talking wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed, promoted in the songs, promoted in black culture, Latino culture, and Native American culture, man. It's all promoted, man. Celebrating these pagan holidays, right? Lord requires that wickedness, man. You have to be judged for that, man. Your parents tell you to do something, you don't do it, they're gonna judge you on it, man. They're gonna spank you, give you a whipping, put you in timeout, right? Take things away from you. You want time? Stone? Dropped it?
That's right here.
I'll bring it out. Yeah, read it one
This
time.
is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15.
Yep.
That which has been is now, and that which is to be has already been. And the Most High required that which is past.
That's the reincarnation scripture right there, man. We've been before. And look, a lot of Jakes are receiving that judgment from what they was doing off in their past life, man. You know? That's why it's very important when you come into this truth, man. You only gotta repent for the things you've done in this life, but in the past life, man. Because there's a such thing as reincarnation. And the Most High is gonna require that wickedness, man. Okay? You're going to have to pay for the things that you have done in this lifetime and in the past, man. Okay?
I got a quick one real quick.
Yeah.
This is second, just back on what he said. This is second Ezra 14 and 35.
Yep.
For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. You good. After death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again.
But after death shall the judgment come. Okay? And then you'll live again. Right? So we're living now. Going back to that Ecclesiastes 3. Now you're living out. Okay, I was wicked. You may have been wicked in past life, right? But you didn't get judged for it, right? Oh, that dude lived to be such and such, and he was all wicked, man. You know? Well, look, he's back in his lifetime, and he's gonna receive that judgment, man. You ever wonder why a baby never comes out the womb? Okay? You ever wonder why a kid gets put to death by a straight bullet? It's because of their wickedness in the past, man, in their former life.
That's why we're in this predicament that we're in now.
Yep.
You know, we're serving out that punishment from the Lord. It says, after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest.
Yep.
And the works of the ungodly shall be declared.
Yep. And you seeing that, man. You're seeing that right now. Especially the works of the ungodly. They're professing it more and more every day, man. Wickedness is at an all-time high. You know?
Alright. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 28. For they are a nation void of counsel.
Yeah, a nation void of counsel, man. And they're not seeking counsel of the Heavenly Father. Right? Go ahead.
Neither is there any understanding in them.
Neither is there any understanding. Because they're not seeking the counsel. They're not seeking the judgments of the Heavenly Father, man. Right? So neither is there any understanding in them, man. So look at this, completely going off and doing wickedness, man. Okay? With no boundaries.
Yeah, because the scriptures say the counsel of the wicked is not prudence. You know?
Wise.
It's not wise. That's why they don't have any understanding. It says, oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their latter end.
Because if they were wise, they would consider their latter end, man. And that goes for Esau and Edom too, man. Yeah. What do you got to do? Oh, no, I don't want my phone. I got it. Drink a different one nowadays. Anyways, even Esau would consider his ways, man. Right? If they knew our latter end. But this message is for 2/3. You're supposed to be repenting, man. You're supposed to be
If I may say, the scriptures say, you got the parable of the rich man Lazarus, you know? Hey, look, you see, we know what's going to be the outturn for Esau, you know what I mean? But Jake don't even consider these things, you know? If they would consider their latter end, you know, they would repent, you know? Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to face that nuclear destruction. The scriptures say, what? Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection, of whom the second death had no power. That second death are those 200 million ICBM nuclear missiles that concentrated heat come and rain down on America, you know, and burning you people up.
That's right. Where we at? Bring out what we got.
You got it?
Show me, bro.
Second Ezra.
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 26. For the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua knoweth all them that sin against him.
So you ain't hiding nothing, man. The Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, man. You know? Shalom, bro. You're not getting away with your wicked deeds, man. You know? Well, don't nobody see me eating this pork, right? Don't nobody see me putting this Christmas tree up in my crib, right? The eyes of the Lord 10,000 times brighter than the sun. And he has the angels watching everything, man. Read it from the top.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 26. For the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction.
And look, delivereth them unto death and destruction. So it's a reward for your wickedness, man. Death and destruction. Okay? By the way of race riots, martial law, these pestilence, these diseases, right? Get Amos 5 and 15. Are you at it? It's 5 and 18. You know where to start once you see it. You know? The Lord has certain things prescribed for our people, man. The wicked ones don't want to return and repent. You know? They're rather... Go ahead. You got it?
It's Amos chapter 5, verse 18.
Come.
Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
And that's majority of our people, man, especially people in these Christian churches, man. They desire the day of the Lord, man. You know? They can't wait for the Heavenly Father to send His only begotten Son back, man. You know? Not knowing that what they've been doing has been doing the wrong way. They've been doing off, man. They haven't been pleasing the Heavenly Father the right way. You know? When we came up earlier, heard some Christian music, man. You know, bumping loud. You know, and Jake thinks that's serving the Lord, man.
They think that's the gospel.
They think it's the good news.
They think that's praising the Lord.
Yeah. But the Lord said that's nothing but noise, man. You know? But the scripture said, woe, which means destruction, unto you that desire the day of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
It says, to what end is it for you?
Yeah, you've been wicked your entire life, man. Go ahead.
The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light.
It's dark and not light, man. Okay? When you see them chariots pop up on the scene, okay? When you see them ICBM missiles going through the sky, you're going to know that there's no hope, there's no future, man. Okay? Someone who's wise and prudent will understand. They can look at things now, man. Ain't no future here, man. Everything boarded up. You can't go outside. You can't travel like that. You can't do the things you used to do, man. You know? They debating about sending kids back to school. How much more college? Right? This place is through, man.
As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
Yeah, as if a man did flee from a lion. And look, I don't care how good of a shape you are, man. No one's out running a lion. All right? And look, you went from that situation and met up with a bear. Let's say you escaped that, right? By the hairs of your chin. And look, a bear met you, man. A bear will shred you apart, man. You know, I always bring this up when we talk about this. Look at that movie, The Relevant, man. Well, how do we pronounce it? Okay, with
The Revenant.
Yeah, The Revenant with
Leonardo
DiCaprio, man. Like the first 5 minutes of the movie, man. The bear shredded that dude apart, man. You know? And if that was actual real, he would have been dead, man. Probably the first 2 swipes, man.
I know, right?
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yo, man. That thing, man. That right there alone make you start fearing the Lord, man. You know? But you're going from one worse situation to the next, man. That's what's prescribed for our people.
Or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him, man. So pretty much, you're going from one worse situation to the next, man. You know? The Lord has something for the sinners of our people, man. And it's not going to be nice, man. The Lord's going to let the cat out the bag, per se, man. You know?
Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it?
There's no future, man. And you're not going to get this message anywhere else. Get Amos 3 and 7. Or is it 3 and 6? Trumpet shall be blown in the city. You know, you're not going to get this message anywhere else except for on the highways and byways, man. And that's where the Lord commanded us to come out here and tell our people.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6.
Son,
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
which is this word, which is the Bible. The wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. Go ahead.
And the people be not afraid?
Yeah, the people will be shaking in their boots, man. Shaking in their sandals and their collectors, man. Okay, shaking in whatever they got on their feet, man.
Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahweh have not done it?
Yeah. Should there be evil in the city, bad times, and the Lord has not done it? The Lord definitely done it, man. Okay, everything that's going on in the world today is being orchestrated by the God of the Bible's only begotten Son, man. Then we tell our people these things, oh, No. Satan took my baby. No, wait. The Lord gave him the okay to do it, man. You know?
Surely Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
There you go. The Lord's not going to do anything. He's not going to get off his throne, man. He's going to get the message, his secrets to his messengers, and they're going to go out there and tell you what to do, man. Right? Just like a mob boss. Mob boss don't get off his throne and come and tell people what to do. He sends his messengers, man. Right? And we are the messengers for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? Once again, start with our head apostles.
This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7.
Yep.
I form the light and create darkness.
So that cuts that Big Bang Theory, right? You know? Because Esau loves to say that. Oh, it was a Big Bang, you know, and everything just created, you know? They show you that in Lucy. You know, that one little spark and everything starts sprouting up from that, man. That's contrary to the scriptures, man. The Lord said he forms the light and create darkness. Go ahead.
I make peace and create evil.
The Lord creates the peace and the evil. So if there's going to be peace throughout America, it's going to come through the God of the Bible, man. And we read earlier, it's a season for everything. This is not the season for peace, man. You know? This is the season where you're going to realize who your true friends are. You know? You're going to realize who your true neighbor is, man. You know?
I, Yahweh, do all these things.
Yeah, the Lord does all these things. Yahweh is who the word calls God, which means he exists in the Hebrew, man. Okay? And we believe them names on faith, man. Well, how do you know? How do you know? And look, man, well, this is faith up here, man. You know? How you know the Lord's name is such and such? Because you believe that on faith. On your faith. Go ahead.
Say let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. That was it on that? Yeah, Isaiah 51.
What's that verse? This is Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
That's right, Zion, man. Let's go back to Hebrew word to Zion, which means monument. That's right, the water. Okay? Which is you Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, man. You are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. And this word, once again, is for you, man. This trumpet is being blown is for you, man. It's to get the elect out of that, man. After you start doing the sifting, the Bible is really only for the elect of our nation, man. On this side.
That's right. It says Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound the alarm in my holy mountain.
Sound an alarm. What's that alarm? The death and destruction is coming, man. No peace is coming. You can forget about it, man. You can forget about, well, there was never no glory days for Jake. But you can forget about peaceful times, man. You know? There was never going to be a time as what is coming, as it tells you in Matthew's 24th chapter, man. And that's what we're trying to tell you.
And it reads, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Yeah, it's nigh. How do we know it's nigh at hand? Because according to 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, we've been measuring the times, man. Diligently, keeping up with what's going on out the world, man. And linking it up with the scriptures. And we see through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and look, this is the end, man. The Lord is nigh. These business places, earthquakes, diverse places, famines going on. You even got plagues from ancient Egypt going on throughout the four corners of the earth. Locusts is here, okay? What else? Rivers of blood, right? You see these things going on, man. Killer hornets, you know, killer moths, pestilence diseases, okay? That was it on that?
This is Ezekiel 7, in 14,
Yep.
they have blown the trumpet even to make all ready.
Yeah, so we blown this trumpet, okay? Whenever brothers came in at their respective times, they've been blowing the trumpet, man. As the apostles, man. Blowing the trumpet for 30 years plus, man. To make our people ready for the battle, man. They take kickback, you know, drinking lemonade in the shade, and don't think nothing's gonna happen, man. And they think the only thing they think is gonna happen is they get up and do something about it. And that's not the case, man. That's not the case, man.
Yeah, I got definition of trumpet. One of the definitions is to proclaim widely or loudly.
To proclaim loudly, and what else?
Widely or loudly.
Widely. And that's what we're doing, man. Look, yo, great millstones throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You know? You got brothers everywhere, man. And we're proclaiming the words of the Heavenly Father, man. Week in and week out. Sit down lessons, man. You cannot keep up with all the lessons being pushed out, man. You know?
It reads, as a verb, to trumpet is to announce something very loudly, as if you were playing it on the trumpet.
Yeah, and that's why, you know, we're speaking with a loud voice. You know, to get the attention of our people, man. But what do a lot of our people do? We see it often, man. They cross the street, you know. They'll put headphones in. They act like they're taking a phone call, you know. Because deep down they don't want to hear this word. And that's okay. We're looking for that needle out of a haystack, you know.
And it reads, but none go up to battle.
Look, but none go up to battle. Look, pan the camera right here, bro. But none go up to battle. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's at that so-called Black Lives Matter protest,
Yeah.
you know? Because before we came down here, the streets were flooded with vehicles. But where they all go?
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They went to protest to ask their enemy, here it is, a guy beat you up, he kick you down,
Right.
and then you reach your hand out and ask him to help you get back up.
Yep.
You know? Nah, that's not how it is, you know? Esau, even the so-called white man, is never going to help you, you know?
Help you get further into the grave. That's the only thing this man's trying to help you do.
And it reads, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
For the wrath of the Lord is upon the multitude thereof, man. And you don't want the wrath of the Lord, man. You know? It tells you in Revelation 14:9 what the wrath of the Lord is going to be like at the end of the day, man. You know? You don't want, huh? You got something? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 6:16.
Jeremiah 28.
Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways
Yep.
and see.
Yep.
And as for the old paths,
That's right. As for the old paths, man. This is the old path right here, man. The scriptures. Somebody hold Romans 15:4. You sure? Go ahead.
where is the good way?
This is the good way, man. Because Jake has tried everything up under the sun, man. Where's that scripture? You know? But Jake has tried everything up under the sun, man. Jake has tried all types of religions. You know? They seek their own fame and glory. They tried everything. Drugs, alcohol. But they haven't tried this truth, man. You know? When you present this to them, it's like it's filth to them, man. You know?
Which this has been proven to work.
Yep.
You know, look at our righteous forefathers.
Yep.
Look how they were saved from their enemies. Look how when they served the Lord, things went well with them. So the proof is right in the scriptures, you know? But what you're doing, you know, protesting, going to your enemy, that has not been shown to prove anything, you know? That hasn't been shown to resolve anything.
That's right.
There's still
at least in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know?
Or tell you that the name of the Lord does not matter.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yep.
We were commanded to call upon that name.
Yep. Matter of fact, drop that. Get Ezekiel 3. Get Ezekiel 3 and 17. I'll go there.
Yeah, finish this off.
Yeah, finish it off.
Jeremiah 6:16, it reads, "And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls."
And ye shall find rest. Right? Matter of fact, get that Romans 2, 15 and 4.
Yeah.
And you should find rest, man. Jake is tired. And look, we all tired, man. But the Lord put the Spirit on us to realize that this is our rest, man. This gives us rest for our souls, man. This is the comforter right here, man. But Jake don't see it. They don't want it. Whoever got it first.
Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime.
Yeah, the scriptures, you know, was written down, man, by the prophets. Or they had a scribe write it down for them. So that we have it today, man. You know? The things that was written before time. Like I always like to say, what to do, what not to do. What to eat, what not to eat. Who to worship, who not to worship. What to call yourselves, man. Okay?
Were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Yeah. For our learning, the Israelites learning, the so-called Negro man, that we, the elect, through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. This is for the elect here, man. That's what we're trying to reach. You know? Just backing up what Brother Isaiah brought out, man.
Yeah, like comfort. You
That
know?
comfort.
Comes with us believing in these scriptures, believing in the word.
Yep. Yep.
It reads, Jeremiah 6:16, but they said, we would not walk therein.
Yeah, our people said they would not walk therein, man. That's why you see Jake worshiping all types of religions, right? They call themselves Christians, Catholics. They call themselves Buddhists, all into Buddhism, right? Taoism, all right? They eat all types of abominable food, shrimp, okay, pork, all right?
Yeah, that way sounds good,
Yeah,
but we're going to do this instead.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, you smell them heathens got cooking up over there, man? They got a whole pig, man, roasted, you know? Yeah, we're gonna do that, you know?
Just a quick one real quick.
Yep.
This is Jeremiah 17:23, but they obeyed not, neither inclined their ear, but made their neck stiff, that they might not hear nor receive instruction.
Yeah, they did. That's a bad precept. They didn't want to obey, man. Okay, they made their neck stiff, man. They didn't want to hear it, man. Going back, what's that? 2 Timothy, get you out of the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, you said get you out of the way. You made me think of the Jeremiah 6:16 we just read. But that's Isaiah. 30,
Isaiah
get
30.
you out of the
That's
way.
right. 30 and 10.
Yeah, around that.
Around this, around there. Yeah. You know, Jay don't want this message, man.
You can hold that.
Isaiah 30 and 10. What you got right now?
One of the Ezekiel 3 and 7.
We'll come back to that. Just drop it. We'll come back to that. Boys will get that Jeremiah 3, not 30 and 10. Or it's 30 and 9. Something like
Isaiah
that.
30. Yeah, Isaiah 39.
Yeah.
Let me just finish off 17.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 6:17. Also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they said, we will not hearken.
That's right. The Lord said He has set watchmen over His people, the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, right? The biblical Hebrew Israelites. A lot of people said what? They will not hearken. They want to learn the ways of these heathens, man. You know? Some filthy heathens, man. When we say filthy, we mean filthy.
My boy's tired. It's flat, yeah.
Huh?
My boy's tired, flat, yeah. They're trying to push him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey,
I'm tired, man.
who cares, man? And they eat us anyway. You know, but hey, back to what the brother brought out. out, man. Our people, they don't want that straight way, man. You know? The Lord said He would definitely put you back in remembrance. It tells you in the book of Jude. Why people don't want to be put back in remembrance, man? They want to be brought further back to sleep, man. And that's what you're doing when you're marching up and down the street, man.
So Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9, that this is a rebellious people.
Rebellious, that means to fight back, to go against. Go ahead.
That this is a rebellious people, lying children.
Yep.
Children that will not hear the law of the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, man. But they'll hearken to Esau's laws all day long. You know? Jake is just totally backwards, man. Here it is, we got laws that are beneficial for our mind, body, and soul, but Jake don't want to take heed to it, man.
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Yeah, to the seers, all right, the prophets. They don't want to. They don't want to see what we're telling them, man. They don't want to see it, man. They don't want us to prophesy the truth to them. What's beneficial for them? What's good for them? They want smooth things. They want lies. That's why they are in the predicament that they're in, man. You know? Get Jeremiah 2:1 real fast. That was it, that right? What is that?
Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel.
Wait, yeah, I was like, wait.
Oh yeah, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
That's right, man. They don't want the words of the Heavenly Father before them, man. It's too strict. I ain't got time for that, man. You know, that's what Jake say. You know, but the Lord said this is not grievous, man. You know, it shouldn't grieve you to serve Him, to do what He says do, man. But Jake want to hear smooth things. They want to hear, yeah, we're gonna go out, we're gonna march. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. We're gonna go out, we're gonna protest. You know? Yeah, that sounds good. Well, that's done nothing for our people, man. You know? Find it. You got some massage? Yeah, you have some.
Yeah, real quick.
Got it.
What you going for?
Jeremiah.
Isaiah, Jeremiah 10.
Yeah, 10:1. Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1.
Got it.
Hear ye the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Look, hear ye the word, you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
Hear ye the word which Yahweh Bashim Yahushua speaketh unto you,
Through His prophets. Go ahead.
O house of Israel.
Yep.
Thus saith Yahweh,
Look, thus saith the God of the Bible. It's not our words.
learn not the way of the heathen,
Learn not their ways, man.
and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
That's it. The point I wanted to make was learn not their ways, man. That's one reason why we're in the predicament we're in right now. You know? Being murdered by the cops. Right? First fire, last hide. Starving, the hood, ghettos. Right? That's why. Because we learned their ways, man. And if you don't come out of that, it's going to be a recompense for it. The wrath of the Heavenly Father. That was on that, right? You guys on that?
Yeah. This is Job 21:14. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
Yeah. Get Proverbs 1:7. Read that again, Bob Bishop.
This is Job 21:14. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, For we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
That's talking about our people, man. And that's talking about the Israelites, man. They don't want the words of Heavenly Father. They said depart from their ways, man. Going back what we just read in Isaiah 30, man. You know? Because we're going to tell them the truth. We're not going to give them smooth things. We're not going to give them lies and deceit. We're going to give them straight the Bible. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. Go ahead.
It says, therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
Desire not the knowledge of the Heavenly Father's ways, man. That's why they're in the predicament that they are in. That's why you see what's going on the four corners of the earth, and mainly here in America, man. Right? Because you want the Heavenly Father to get away from you. When Heavenly Father is our help. He's our shield, our buckler, man. Not Esau. You know?
It reads, what is the Almighty that we should serve him?
What is the Almighty that we should serve him? Well, we just read the Lord create the light and the darkness, right? That right there alone should let you be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Esau ain't creating no light and no darkness. You know what I'm saying? That's the Heavenly Father, man. But he created us. You know, that's the whole reason he was created, man. Ecclesiastes 12:13, fear the Lord and keep his commandments, man. You know?
And it reads, or it's like, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him?
And what we gonna get for praying unto him, man? You know, I had you know, when I first came into the truth, you know, you tell your family everything like that. And I had actual brother, you know, my twin brother, tell me what's that benefit me right now? You know, and I want to just mop his face, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, are you serious? We know who we are now. You know what I'm saying? We know, you know, we're learning the truth about the Bible. He said, what's that benefit me right now? You know?
You know what I'm saying? Not all men have faith.
Yep.
You know?
It also tells you in Matthew 13, blessed are your eyes, man. You know? You got to come to grips with things. Look, just hey, just be thankful the Lord bless you to see. You still holding?
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the last part?
Yeah, that's part of
It says, Job 21:15, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him?
Yeah, what we gonna get out of the deal, man? You know what I'm saying? You know, we gonna reign with the Lord, man. You know, we gonna get the kingdom on the first go round. You know, all types of sweet deals. Okay, for serving the Lord, man. Sweeter than it is on earth. You know.
Yeah, so
Right.
this is Sirach 34:13.
Yep.
The spirit of those that fear the Lord.
The spirit of the spirit, the elect. Those spirits that fear the Lord, go ahead,
Shall live.
That's plain.
For their hope is in him that saveth them.
Yeah, their hope is in him that saveth them. Who's our Savior? We read it earlier, Matthew 1:21. Lord Yahushua, man. And we're going to put our hope and faith in Yahushua delivering us, man. But if you don't fear, you're not going to understand that. That's why fear is very important. Okay?
It says, whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid.
Whosoever feareth the Lord will not fear or be afraid. Because we know, look, Israelites that put an egg here in the Christian church. They put an egg here in the streets selling dope. They put an egg here in going off to college. The lottery. You know what I'm saying?
Investing in the stock market.
Yep.
You know, being in the music career.
Yeah, that's big. Jay investing in the stock market. Come on, man. Y'all years behind Esau, man. Esau's not gonna give you the ups and downs, the lefts and rights. You know what I'm saying?
It reads, "Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord."
Yeah, favorite is that soul that fears the Lord. Because that's where it all starts. That's where it all starts with wisdom. That's where it all starts with. That's something everybody seeks, right? But it starts with fearing the Lord.
Just finishes off. It says, "To whom does he look, or who is his strength?"
Well, read again.
It says, "To whom does he look, and who is his strength?"
To whom does he look and who is his strength? And we know that strength lies in Yahweh Shem Shah, nothing else, man. You know? And it's being made more manifested every single day, man. They put their trust, okay, in their hope in the place that was set up to destroy them, man. And the system, so-called white men, okay, and their women, and food, drugs, alcohol. When we know that our Savior and putting our trust should be in the God of the Bible and His only begotten Son.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
That's where it starts, man. For you Israelites, keep reading.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
But fools, man, blockheads, meatballs, nincompoops, dunce, jackasses. We ain't even gotta look that word up. We know it by heart now. You know? But fools despise wisdom and instruction, man. And 2/3 of our people are a bunch of fools, man. That's why we like to say, you know, these lessons we do is for the elect, man. We're trying to get the elect out of that sludge of the 2/3, man. Out of that gunk of the 2/3, man. Read again.
This is Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
And when you go to the word fear, it means to be terrified of someone or something that can cause harm, man. And who's that one thing or entity that can cause harm? It's the God of the Bible, His only begotten Son, man. You know? The Lord tells you that what He wounds and He heals. Okay? He the one that kills and brings you back alive, man. Why not fear an entity like that?
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Yeah, they despise the wisdom and instruction of the Bible. But here it is. You get a brand new car. Going to college. You get that wisdom, right? Look, honey, here's your graduation present. And it's a car with a ribbon on top. You know what I'm saying? For going to seek the wisdom of this world. You know what I'm saying? Well, you should be seeking this wisdom, man. Right? Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 3.
That was it?
No, I'm sorry, 18.
Yeah.
It says, "Let no man deceive himself.
But let no man deceive himself, right?
If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise."
Yeah, let him become a fool, that he may be wise, man. Because you gotta be, look, man, this wisdom don't teach you who you are, right? The wisdom of this world takes you further away from who you are, man. You have to be taught again, man.
Everything you thought you knew, you gotta throw it out the window.
Yep.
You know? And start from scratch.
That's right.
That you may be wise.
So look, when we start from scratch, we start from scratch, man. You know?
Just break down what you thought you had, Bible scriptures. You need to throw those out the window. You know, everything pretty much, you know? Unless it was the...
But John 3:16. But John 3:16. No, throw it out.
Unless it was the RFID chip being the mark of the beast,
Right.
you know?
Right.
This is, This is 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
Yeah, why is it foolishness? Because the wisdom of this world doesn't promote the scriptures, man, the right way, right? It doesn't tell our people who they are. I can recall from the time I was in KG to the time I graduated high school, they ain't say nothing about me being an Israelite. You know? They didn't tell me about what tribe I came from. You know? They didn't tell me the Heavenly Father was a so-called black man. You know? They didn't tell me that the so-called Latinos and the so-called Negroes were my brothers. They didn't tell me that. You know? The name of the Lord, right. So this world is, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
You see, even our people, with college degrees, what's that doing for them, It's not really doing nothing. Let's say this dude George Floyd, let's say this whole thing is real, it's not set up, and this man went to college, he was a doctor, he got his doctors, and look at him, look at how he would have turned out, dead in the streets. It don't really matter, At the end of the day, when all hell is breaking loose, the only thing that's gonna keep Isaiah 33:6, the only thing that's gonna keep us stable is this knowledge, this understanding, this true wisdom, That's what we need. We need to get the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures of the Holy Bible, Because troubled times are coming. Troubled times are already here. More death and destruction, You gotta ask yourself, what's next? The Lord Yahushua spoke about his second coming upwards of the people. You should see it is dead in your face that we're living in the last times,
It's Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
So the wisdom and knowledge of the Holy Scriptures, that's what's going to keep us stable, Really, our faith in these things, our faith in all the different, our faith in being the Lord, being the man of his word, Him saying that he promised that men were going to be raised up in the last days, that they were going to stand in great boldness in the face of those that afflicted them, and made no account of their labors. He promised that our enemies will be in great fear, in which they are, and that we will be saved, by the strangeness of our salvation, those chariots, What did the angels tell after Yahushua left? In the like manner, as you see the Son of Man leaving, so shall he return. Yahushua left in the chariots, the so-called UFOs, and that's how he's going to return. And he's going to gather his elect from the four winds of heaven.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
So having this wisdom and this knowledge, that's what's going to keep us stable. That's why scriptures say, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. And what is more, if riches be a thing to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom? What is more valuable than the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of scriptures? Nothing, This truth is so valuable that you can't even put a price on it, You can't put a price tag on this understanding.
Got it. Wisdom of Solomon 8:1. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things?
That was first one.
It's like 5. Wisdom of Solomon 8:5. Yep. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom?
So what is richer than wisdom? What is more valuable than wisdom? We'll wait for you to put your answers on the comment board. The scriptures tell you that nothing is more valuable than wisdom. The wisdom of the scriptures. Go ahead.
Yep. It says that worketh all things.
That worketh all things. Scriptures say, knowledge means to know, and wisdom is the good choice.
33, verse 15. She is more precious than rubies. All the things thou canst desire are...
Start 13.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
Yeah, happy is the man that findeth wisdom. Because once he gets this wisdom, he's going to see how precious and valuable it is, and it's going to make him happy, Go ahead.
And the man that getteth understanding.
When you find out that you're an Israelite, you understand why you catching hell in America, and you know that there's a way out, yeah, you become happy, Go ahead.
For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold.
So it's better to gain wisdom than to go out and gain silver or gold, Which in this world, gold, that's very valuable. You see these these movies where someone might be robbing the bank. Where are they robbing? Gold bricks, gold bars, That's what it's always about, gold, But the Lord's giving this truth out freely and nobody wants it because they don't see the value in something that can be free, But hey, this truth is the most valuable thing on the planet and the Lord's freely giving it out, for a limited time offer, free, $99, Come down to your nearest camp and get this wisdom,
She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire.
My question is, have you ever seen some rubies? That tells you how precious rubies are. You don't see rubies every day now, just laying around, That tells you how precious this wisdom is, Go ahead.
She is more precious than rubies.
More precious. Her value is greater than even rubies. Go ahead.
And all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
But, I'm not really into rubies. I'm into women. I'm into, nice, having my hair done, having money in my pocket, She's more valuable than even those things that you desire, Our people are so worried about, this wisdom teaches you how to live, Teaches you how to live wisely. Our people have money, but what do they do with it, They spend it all on nonsense, So the money is not the problem. The problem is that you don't have any wisdom, You don't have any knowledge of what to do with it.
Hey, look, that's why the scriptures say that we read in Romans, the things are written before time, written for our learning, because look at King Solomon, right? What did he ask for? He asked for wisdom, right? Because he knew he would be able to rule. He would know how to rule the people with wisdom. He didn't ask for a bigger kingdom. He didn't ask for more servants and slaves, right? Big booty women, He asked for wisdom. That was it.
That's right.
Is that it now?
Yeah.
I gotta listen.
Go.
This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation.
So this wisdom is going to be our strength towards salvation,
Fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is his treasure.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure, So that's what you should be after. You should be seeking the fear of the Lord.
That's right.
Look, man, those that fear the Lord are not going to disobey his word, Some, Job 28:28. Can we get that real quick?
Yeah.
Job chapter 28, verse 28. And unto man he said, Behold, the fear of Yahweh, that it's like, I started again.
Yep.
Job 28:28. And unto man he said, Behold, the fear of Yahweh, that is wisdom.
So the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. That's a very wise thing to do, You fear the Lord, oh, that man has wisdom, Go ahead.
And to depart from evil is understanding.
And to depart from evil is understanding, You begin to get more understanding when you depart from evil, you know? You understand, hey, you have that experience, you know?
This is Sirach 29 and 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
Yeah, I quoted that earlier. Really good.
Yep. This is Sirach 19 and 22. It says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
So the knowledge, you know, of wickedness is not wisdom, you know? To know how to do, you know, wickedness in the you know, at its best, that's not profiting you anything, you know?
Yep.
Neither is the counsel of sinners prudence.
Yep.
You know? That's not wise.
Right.
What are they gonna get to? What their counsel gonna be? Of a carnal action, a carnal desire, you know?
Got one more.
Okay.
It's Proverbs 4 and 13. Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go.
So take fast, just like, that's why the scripts say the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning. You had, what did you have? You had Jacob wrestle the angel, you know? And he said he wasn't letting go until he got that blessing, you know?
That's right.
So take fast hold onto this wisdom, you know? Hey, you by having it, you're gonna become blessed, you know? Just by having it.
That's right.
Don't let her go. Don't let this knowledge go. Don't let no man take thy crown, you know? And then the battle starts with yourself first and foremost. You know, you gotta be examining yourselves daily. You know, we're at the end, you know? Spiritual demon Satan is gonna be at an all-time high to try to sway you from this truth, you know? When you first come in, it's hard, you know? It ain't easy. You know? When you first come into this truth, brothers know it wasn't easy, you know, to stop, you know, certain thing, you know? That smoking demon, you know, brothers, every brother had, you know, brothers who smoke, they had to go through it, you know? It may have been eating abominable foods. Your mouth start watering, you hear it,
Yep.
you know what I mean? It ain't easy. But what? You get more understanding, you understand why those things are bad for you, and it takes time, it's a process, you know? You continue to get more fear of the Lord, you continue to believe more, and by you believing, you know, you're gonna say, hey, those carnal desires, you know, they ain't profit me nothing, you know, but being spiritual, that's what's gonna profit me, you know? Taking hold on instruction, a way how we're supposed to live our lives down here on this earth.
Yep. This is Proverbs 4 and 13. Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life.
Keep her, for she is thy life. Sophia, this wisdom, you know, this is our life. This is what we're living for the truth, you know. What did Paul say? You know, to die is gain, but it is much more better for me to be down here on this earth preaching this knowledge. You know, so look, we are commanded to preach this word. You know, this gospel, the good news.
That's right. Verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men.
Yeah, because Yahweh Shai say He is the way.
That's right.
To follow Him. You know, you enter in the path of the wicked. Esau has set this path out for you to go protest. You know, that's why he's in his constitution the right to assemble. You know, you're following his ways now. He wants you to go about things. You know. You know what I say? To combat. Yeah, to combat him. You know, to go against his laws and his laws and resolution. I can't say the word. Laws and his
regulations.
What is it?
Regulations.
Regulations.
Yeah, regulations.
Yeah.
You know. Come on, bro. I was just revelations. No, that's not it. Regulations. Yeah, his laws and regulations. You know. Yeah, go ahead.
Sirach 17 and 26. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity.
Yeah.
Sirach 17 and 24. Look unto them that repent grant them return.
Yeah, so unto them that repent, you know, those who turn back sorrowfully for their sins, he's going to allow you to get this wisdom, you know? He's going to allow you, you know, to be stable in those days, you know? But only unto those that repent. Okay?
Yep. It says, and, that's on the top, Sirach 17:24, but unto them that repent, he granteth them return, and comfort those that fail in patience. Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins.
Return to the Lord and forsake thy sins, you know? You need to cast them on you. Stop sinning, you know? Stop breaking the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible. You know, try to do better. You know, scriptures talk about if a man, you know, if you touch a dead body, you know, and then wash his hands, and he go back and touch that dead body again, what availeth the washing, you know? So if a man, you know, fasts and asks for forgiveness from his sins, what does it avail of him if he go back and commit the same sins, you know? Here it is, you worked hard to stop sinning, you know, which we sin every day, you know, but to willfully sin, you know, you stopped, you know, you tried, you know, you fasted, you know, because when you first come to the truth, you're going to have to fast. Scriptures say fasting is good with prayer, or prayer is good with fasting, you know, so you should be fasting, you know, especially if you just coming into this thing, you know, because we have a lot of new members waking up, you know, I want to say members, you know, members of the body, I should say, waking up, believers in Yahweh Shema Shai.
So I'm going to go back 21:1. My son, hast thou sinned? Do so no more, but ask pardon for thy former sins.
Yeah, as thou sinned, do so no more. You know, start rehearsing the righteous acts of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, start rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord.
That's right.
You know, we're going to go all feeling we sin every day. You know, we are not perfect, you know, but we are not out here willfully sinning.
Right.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. Oh, but we're under grace, you know. We've got mercy. This is one time, you know. The scriptures say, he that committeth adultery lacketh understanding. You see?
That's right. So going back, Sirach 17:25. Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less.
Yeah, so you make your prayer before the face of Yahweh Shema Shai. And by you doing these things, what are you showing? You show yourself as a humblance, you know? You show yourself bowing down to the mercies of the Lord, you know? Because the Lord has the power to put you to death, you know? Here it is, you know, this whole time you've been having death angels following you around, but look, you're throwing yourselves at the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai and asking for forgiveness, you know? And the Lord said he's going to forgive you, you know? Just humble yourself. The Lord is full of compassion and mercy. Can you imagine that a guy, you know, he's about to put him to death and he just drops down and begs for forgiveness, you know? Hey, and you know, it's funny because they show you, you know, these Edomites, they show you in these movies that a king who has mercy, it shows weakness. But no, you know, that's not the Lord, you know? The Lord takes much more pleasure in that you repenting unto him. The scriptures say the angels rejoice when one sinner turneth from wickedness, from his sins. The angels rejoice in heaven.
Yep, Sirach 17:26. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity.
So as it were, your minds to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Go hard for the truth. You know, now you gotta make the truth your number one priority.
Yep.
You have to revolve your life around the truth.
Yep.
You know, the truth gotta be on the forefront, not your basketball career,
Right.
you know, not your job, not your woman or your family, your business, you know. Did I preach to the Lord today? Did I watch a video? Or did I do a video? You know?
Yep. Verse 26 again, it says, for he will lead thee out of darkness and into the light of health, and hate thou abomination vehemently.
Yeah. So he will lead thee out of darkness, the shadow of this world, you know, that's what the darkness that are sick need not a physician, but they that are whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. For I came not to call the righteous unto repentance, but the sinners, you know? So the sinners, you know, that's who the Lord came for, you know, to call them unto repentance, you know, that they may be made whole through the physician, through Yahweh Shai, you know, through the word, you know, because the word became flesh, the word is Yahweh Shai, you know? It said, and hate thou abominable works vehemently, it means passionately, you know? Once you get this understanding, you should hate the thought of eating abominable foods, you know? Pork. You know, here it is, you're killing the pig, you know, and his sole purpose on the earth is to what? Is to clean it. You know? Pollution everywhere, with the trash everywhere, with the, you know, what should we do about this trash situation? Right. Send the hogs out there, you know what I mean? Right. Send the pigs out there to eat all that trash, you know? But what? Esau lacks understanding. His purpose on this earth is to be, you know, a waster, a destroyer, you know? But we, as Israelites, we cannot be in that mindset, you know?
That was on that.
God. You got that? You're home? Galatians 6 and 7.
It's Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked.
Go ahead.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So don't be deceived, you know? Your life down here, the way you live your life has consequences, you know? Being on the Most High is not mocked. You cannot think, don't think for 1 second in your mind that the things that you are doing down here on this earth doesn't have consequences, you know? You live a sinful life your whole life. You think that that's all fine and dandy. You can't mock the Most High. You know there's once again for every action there is a reaction. You know, you over here committing sin. Well, the payment, you know, your wages, what you are going to receive, is death. You know. Galatians? You got something real quick?
Yeah,
verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall reap the flesh. It's Galatians chapter 6, verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall reap of the flesh. Shall the flesh reap corruption.
You see? So he that soweth to the flesh, how are you sowing to your flesh, you know? By being carnal, you know? Scriptures say, the carnal man receiveth not the things of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, for he is they are spiritually discerned, you know? They can't receive this truth. They don't see the benefit, you know, in repenting and turning back to the Lord, to being spiritual, for waiting on him. You know, that's why Jake is hitting the streets, you know? That's why you got Jake, you know, risking their lives to cross the street when cars are coming, you know? Because they want that thrill of being alive, you know? But soon you're going to be dead, you know? Because our people don't live a lifestyle, you know? They live a death style, you know? They're doing things contrary unto them, which is killing them.
Like we brought up earlier, what is going to profit us? You know what I'm saying? What is it going to profit us if we serve the Lord? You know? Our people don't see a profit in it.
That's right. Read that verse again and read it on there.
This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
How do you sow to the Spirit? By reading, praying, fasting. The scriptures say, well, where your mind is, where your heart is, there will your treasure be also, you know? So, he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. That's going to be your reward, you know, for waiting on the Lord, you know, for trusting in Him.
And let us not be weary in well-doing.
Yeah, so we can't get tired of doing that which is good, you know? Come out here on the highways and byways and prophesying the downfall of America, you know? Being patient in our daily lives, going through our suffering. We can't get tired of doing these things. Because we're suffering for righteousness' sake, you know? While the rest of the world is suffering for their wickedness, you know, we are going through our hell, yes. You know, brothers catch hell every day, but we are suffering for righteousness' sake, you know? Scripture say, blessed is he that suffereth for righteousness. So we're blessed at the end of the day. You know, like brother said, blessed, we're favored, you know? We're favored of the Lord. You know, he delights in us. You know, the Lord's happy for what the things we're doing down here on this earth, what we are going through. But can you say that for the next man, you know, that isn't serving the Lord? No, you cannot. Okay.
Yeah, because they had like George Floyd, whatever his name was.
He didn't act like he was
he's a man of the Lord or something.
Like he did something good. Now where's his rap sheet at? You know what I mean? Like, what did he do? Well, that doesn't matter. What we read earlier, the Most High required that which is past. You know, so it does matter.
Yep.
You can get 2 Corinthians 5 and 11.
Yep.
You can hold that. We'll get your precept. Then we'll get that. You already got that? The brother already got it.
Yeah.
Finish that out, and then get your precept.
Okay.
And then we'll get the 2 Corinthians.
And it's like Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
We're gonna reap. We're gonna reap that life everlasting. We're gonna reap, you know, us being stable in all hell breaking loose. When all hell is breaking loose, you know, we're stable now.
Yep.
You think we going out to these riots? You think we feel some type of way about this man George Floyd doing this thing? You know, I've been watching videos all week about Jake getting his butt kicked by the cops. You know, by them pulling Jake over. You know, it's funny. Jake think they're justified. You were not justifying anything. You know, when Esau wrote this Constitution, this law, man, you were not. You were 3/5 of a person in their eyes. You weren't considered. You going to your enemy for justice? That's an oxymoron, yo. That makes no sense at all. But go to he that is your power for justice. Here it is, the bully up the block just beat you up. You got your big brother in the room with you, you know? Yeah, I'm not gonna go with my brother. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to the bully. I'm gonna ask him to, you know, to help me put this band-aid on, to heal my wounds. You know, it don't make no sense. You know?
Yeah, I like to say, you know, when that Constitution was written, what was Jake doing? Picking cotton, picking tobacco, cutting down sugar canes.
Exactly.
That's what you were doing.
July 4th. Well, you got that picture. Brother got a picture. What was Jake doing when the American Revolution happened? Which I can't remember the exact date. You know, I used to know.
1776.
Yeah.
That's it. 1776. You know.
Well, look it up for yourself. Don't fact check us.
Yeah, that sounds about right though.
Yeah.
You know, if you ask a normal college student that, you know, he won't even know that answer. You know, that's the funny thing about these college institutes. They don't even know anything about their own history.
Yeah.
But you know, that's besides the point. Jake was in slavery. You know.
Yep.
Sugar canes, cotton fields. What was the other thing you said?
Tobacco.
Picking tobacco. You know, tobacco was a big one.
Yeah.
Look at the tobacco industry today.
Yep.
That show you how big it was back then. They say picking tobacco is hell. You know, that's a job nobody wants.
Yeah, Manessa picking tobacco. Had Gad, Reuben picking tobacco. They had Ephraim, Simeon, the sugar canes, cutting them down. They had Judah, Benjamin, Levi picking cotton, man. You know?
You can see there's still cotton fields down here in the South, you know, that grew. You know?
Hey, look, if you drive out, like way out in the country, you see this massive tobacco field.
Yeah.
You know? And Issachar's taking that job now. You see Issachar out there picking them.
Yeah, that's what they do. That shows you that our people are still slaves in this society. You know? My man, you're a slave, you don't have rights. You know? But look at when we were slaves in Egypt. there's power in these scriptures. That what is written is going to come to pass. You know? What does it say? Yeah, read something.
This is back in what we just read. So 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 58. 15, verse 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren.
So this is talking to the elect. Go ahead.
Be ye steadfast.
See, Paul was in the spirit that his brethren were of the elect. You know? He's talking to the elect here. That's who this message is for. You know? We know Jake ain't gonna get it. But what we had a sincere brother come up the last week, a couple weeks ago. You know, he came out for this whole Black Lives Matter thing. What did he end up doing? He ended up gravitating, you know, to the true men of the Lord. You know, I can't remember. You know, I can't remember that. You know, go ahead.
Unmovable.
Go ahead.
Always abounding in the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, for as much as ye that your for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
See, our labors, the things we do in the serving of the Lord, those things are not in vain. You know, they have purpose. You know, the Lord has His angels. And down here writing down the accounts of every temptation the brothers has overcome. You know, even the ones that they haven't overcome. If they repented from them, you know, and now when this temptation comes again, they overcome it. What? You know, the Lord has that account, you know. At least the Lord sees that there's men down here on earth trying to their best of their ability to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, abounding in the work. Because they know, they have that understanding, that knowledge, that their labor is not in vain, you know, that in the time of famine that his servants are going to eat, you know, while the rest of these people are starving to death, literally starving to death. They think they were starving to death. You know, I was, you know, with this in-dub woman yesterday, I haven't eaten anything all day. Man, I feel like I'm going to die. I'm hangry right now. You know? I was like, yo, you haven't went through nothing yet.
Right.
You know? You about to eat. But when that meal is unknown, when they ain't really, look, man, it's going to be a waste. It's going to be nothing out here. You know? Literally nothing. You know where to go when you're younger. I'm going to this grocery store. I'm going to this restaurant.
Yeah.
But nah, that's going to be done away with. You know? Well, now we got to break into people's houses.
Yeah.
You know? But even then, those who escape the hunger, the sword is going to destroy. As a man that flee from a lion and a bear met him, you know, when you lean your hand on the wall, you might be taking a breather.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
might think you're secure for a moment, and that serpent come and bite him. You know, instead of leaning his hand on the wall and the serpent didn't bite him. You know, so there's no secure coming for the wicked of our people. You know.
Romans 6:23. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the Most High is eternal life.
And look, this gift is free. You know? Here it is. Do you have to pay for a gift? Here you go, bro. This is a gift for you.
Right.
You know? All you have to do is receive it. You know? But Jake don't want to receive it. Nah, yo. Pushing it away. You know? The Lord stretching a hand out to give it to you, but, you know, by way of his prophets, but Jake don't want to receive this gift, you know?
That's right.
The gift of eternal life, you know? Read it again.
Yep. This is Romans 6:23. For the wages of sin is death.
You're working hard to commit your sins, you know, you're working, you know? But here it is. You cool in the shade. Some guy said, here goes eternal life. Which one are you going to get, you know?
Right.
Which one seems more pleasing to the eyes, you know? Just to receive it, you know? But Jake can't receive it. Their minds, their own wickedness has blinded them from seeing the truth, you know, from seeing the light.
Yep. It says, but the gift of the Most High is eternal through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach our Lord.
Yeah, the gift of the Most High is eternal life through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach our Lord, through the words, you know? Through the scriptures. That's how you're going to cleanse your way from the pollution and filth of this world.
Since you say that, okay. It's Sirach 38 and 9. Well, I started 10. It says, leave off from sin, order thy hands aright, and cleanse thy heart from all wickedness.
So yeah, cleanse thy heart from all wickedness. Cleanse your mind from all wickedness. Stop meditating on wickedness and what's your next things you're going to do to please your flesh. Brothers, when they were in the world, they understood. And I just got done smoking. And what am I going to do next to please my flesh, you know? But now you meditate on the Lord, you know? You meditate constantly on these scriptures. Meditate day and night on this word. I just did a lesson. Alright, you know, I might chill for a little bit, you know? But hey, what's my next step on what I need to do to please the Lord, you know? What else do I need to do, you know?
That's right. Here's one I was going to bring out. We had going to it earlier.
Okay.
This is a Sirach 38:15. Yep. He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hands of a physician. That was it.
Yeah, he that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of a physician that he may be healed. You know? And what this word, we have the understanding, you know? We have this truth, you know? We have the words that are able to heal you, you know? They have been given to certain men to heal up the brokenhearted, you know? To set free the captives, you know? Read it again, Papa Shop.
Excuse me. This is Sirach 38:15. He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of a physician.
That's why the scriptures say 2 is better than 1. Because if he fall, you know, he has someone to help him up, you know? But woe to him that falleth when he is alone, you know?
That was it.
You know? Hey, you know? You got any more precepts?
No.
Okay. Oh, yeah, let's hit that.
This is Second Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10. It says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach.
Yeah, so if we are all going to appear at some point in time, you know, in our life, you know, we're going to have to appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You know what? Our account of the works that we have done down here on this earth, and they're going to be known unto the Lord, you know? Go ahead.
That everyone may receive the things done in his body.
Meaning what? The things that you have done in your body, you know what? The things that you've done down here on this earth, you know, once again, your actions have consequences, you know? The things that you have done down here on this earth, you know, the lying, you know, the lying to our people, you know, saying that the name of the Lord doesn't matter, you know, eating all types of abominable foods. Well, there is a reward for these things, you know? The Lord's coming back to give every man a reward, you know? For the things that you've done on this body. Go ahead, bro. Done down here on this earth.
According to that he have done, whether it be good or bad.
So what? I don't care what you want. At the end of the day, you know, either you're on that broad path that leads to destruction, or you're on that straight and narrow path that lead unto life. But at the end, when Yahweh Shai makes his second return, it's going to be made manifest to what path you are truly on. You know? Your works are going to be declared. Okay?
Verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
And we are making known the terror of the Lord. Very clear. You know? This is the power that flooded the whole earth and saved only 8 souls. You see? That destroyed everything and started afresh. This same power is about to do that again, you know? Except by fire, you know? By fervent heat, He's gonna burn these people up. You're made of elements. The elements are literally gonna burn. You know?
All right. We persuade men.
We threaten you with the words of the Lord. Get right or die. You know? Repent unto the Lord. Stop your wickedness or you're gonna die. It's that simple. You know? The truth ain't hard, but Jake wants to make it hard. You know? Oh. The scriptures say, write the vision, make it plain upon the table that they may run that readeth it. We tell you that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. You know, we break it down to you in the scriptures, you know, very plainly for you to understand. We break down to you the name of the Lord, very plain for you to understand, you know, and that by you not calling on the Lord by his true and holy name, by you taking that RFID chip, there is consequences for it, you know? And at the end of the day, it's going to be death and destruction.
But we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
Yeah, exactly. So we are made manifest means to reveal, to make known, you know? The Most High sees us, you know, out here telling you what the deal is, you know? And you've heard it, you know? You've heard the judgments of Yahweh Shema Shai. There's not going to be anyone who can say in that day that they didn't know what the deal was, you know? Man, I had a Jake tell me one time, man, I just, you know, just don't know if the Lord's talking to me, you know? But he didn't understand the Lord was talking to him right then and there, you know, by his servants. It's crazy. Jake can't see that humble, normal men, you know? Just normal men, that's who the Lord is dealing with.
Points in 14. So Acts 12 and 13, let us to the conclusion of the whole matter. There the Most High keep his commandments, but this is the whole duty of man.
So this is your purpose in life, you know? The purpose in life was just not to do as thou wilt, you know? The purpose in life, you know, what should have been your purpose, because it tells you whatsoever a man chooses, that's what the Lord gave you up to, you know? Your purpose in life, you know, for you, the Lord told Moses to give us the commandments. And Moses says, see now I've set life and death before thee. Therefore choose life that thou and thy seed may live. You know, this is the way that you're supposed to be walking in. Fearing the Lord, keeping his commandments. That was your whole duty. That was your purpose. You know, but our people have went astray and they have went after their own purpose, you know?
That's right.
Proverbs 14 and 12, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof, the latter end of that man are the ways of death.
It reads on, verse 14 is the point where I brought it. For the Most High shall bring every work to judgment.
Because this is why the whole duty of man is for you to fear the Most High. Because look, he's going to bring your works into judgment. You're going to be judged for the things that you're doing down here on this earth.
That's right.
You know? Every work, everything, every secret thing that you thought you got away with, you know? Now, I didn't steal any electronics during that Friday and looting. I should be good, you know? I stole milk and bread, you know? I'm chilling, you know? But nah, it don't matter. The Most High saw you out there looting and stealing, you know? And killing, and not trusting in Him.
Right. Yep, it reads on. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Whether it be good or whether it be evil. You know, you're going to have to give account of the things that you've done down here on this earth. Revelation 22. 12. What you got? What's that, man?
Yeah, so pretty much the Most High is going to bring every work into judgment. You know, if you've been doing wickedness, that's what we're telling you. There's a consequence of reward for doing wickedness and a reward for doing righteousness, man. Okay? The reward for wickedness is going to be what? Death and destruction. The righteous is going to be deliverance, man, from the death and destruction, man. Okay? Just put it all in a nutshell. Okay?
I know, right?
It's Revelation 22:12. And behold, I come quickly.
So you don't got a lot of time to repent. The Lord said He's coming quickly. You know? So when you hear the truth, you gotta take action. The Lord ain't playing around. Yahweh Shai is ready to receive His kingdom. He has His glory. You know, you can read in Revelations, He receives His glory in the heavens. Now, next step is for Him to come down and put these kings, the earth, into submission. You know, and have every knee bow unto Him, so He can receive His glory on the earth. You know, and we are proclaiming the glory of the Lord, which is to come. You know, by us out here on the highways and byways preaching this word. You know, but it's going to be a physical thing. You know, just like we preach about the kingdom of heaven. You know, which is starting with this knowledge. Yahweh Shai said, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for the kingdom of heaven is within you. The kingdom of heaven. Jake is late to the point. It's already being built. You know? But you didn't help build this kingdom, my man. So you can't take part in it. You see?
It says Revelation 22:12.
Jake wanted to help build Esau's kingdom. So you can take part in that. Jake really wants to stay here. So when the ships come, when the ships come, when the chariots come, you know, and beam up the elect, those who truly wanted to stay here, they're going to stay here.
Yep. Revelation 22:12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me.
And His reward is with me. Go ahead.
To give every man according as his work shall be.
So the Lord's reward is with Him, you know, to give every man according to his work shall be. So you don't got all day to turn back to the Lord. You think the streets are bad now? Wait until they're so bad when the Lord don't have His men out here.
That's right.
Then you're gonna be asked out in that day. You know? Wait until the internet is shut down. The YouTube is just completely just deleted every brother's channel. You know? You gotta start fresh. You know? Or they make it illegal for you to post videos on the internet. You know? Unless they're monitored by Esau, you know? They start finding people who are posting things, you know, that go contrary to their agenda.
Right.
You know?
You got something? You got something?
You got something? Yeah, go ahead.
Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarry to turn to Yahweh.
Yeah, to tarry means to wait. So don't wait to turn to the Lord. Yahweh Shai, out of His own mouth, say He's coming quickly. Look, I'm coming quickly, you know? You can take all day if you want, but if I come and you're not ready, you know, that's why the scriptures say that we need to be on our watch, you know? If you want to get it, you know? You have to be upon our watch, you know? Watching. Whether if He's going to come, you know, at the first watch or second watch, you know, in the morning or the crowing, you know?
Yeah. And you want to have this oil, man. Ultimately, you want to have this oil, man.
That's right.
You don't want to be part of those 5 wise that don't have this oil, man.
5
Virgins. We got virgins, yeah.
The 5 foolish versions. It's crazy because you read it, it says you have 5 wise versions and 5 foolish versions. You know? Which can you get it real quick? Because I was going to make this point, you know? Let's just have a look. See it. Maybe it's
Yeah, I just
scripture page.
turn it to it.
Yeah, that's it be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you read it.
Yeah, sorry for the top one.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins,
Go ahead.
which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
The bridegroom being Lord Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And the 5 of them were wise, and the 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
See, they went out to meet the Lord. It's gonna. Yeah, go ahead. So you have 5 wise virgins that took oil in their lamps, You know, and you have 5 foolish virgins that took no oil. You know, the oil represents what? The understanding of the truth.
Yeah.
And part of that understanding is the name of the Lord. Go ahead.
While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
See, they went out to meet the Lord.
That's right.
They had to expect. They took lamps. Can you? Where's the? This is how they're foolish. They literally took lamps. They didn't have any oil in their lamps, but they went out to meet the Lord though. It don't make any sense, you know. Go ahead. They were expecting him to return. They waited for him, but they took no oil. You know.
Take those old lamps. You gotta have oil with you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause once that oil runs out, it runs out.
What's the point? That oil has no. Look, without the oil in the lamp, it doesn't avail you anything. It doesn't profit you anything.
Yeah.
You know. Or you see some people, they have the oil, but their oil is burning out.
Yeah.
You know, because why? 'Cause they don't got the 100% truth of the Lord. You know, of this doctrine.
And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him.
Go ahead.
Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out.
Go ahead.
But the foolish, right? Not the wise, not the smart, the smart person, but the fool, man.
But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, so at the end of the day, if you don't get this oil now, in that day, we ain't giving our seat up on the chariot.
Right.
You know? We ain't spending the time breaking it down to you. You know? Go ahead.
But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves.
Yeah, go to the sellers and buy. You know? Right now, Yahweh Shema Shah is giving this word out freely. He's giving you that place of repentance. But the majority of our people, they don't want to take this opportunity. You know? They would rather have the glory of men. We're about to receive, the elect are going to receive glory, you know? They're going to receive fame, you know? They're going to receive everything that Yahweh Shai is going to receive. Why? Because they're going to be joint heirs.
Right.
But Jake wants his glory now. Jake don't want to wait for the Lord to get his glory. That's why they're making these march videos, editing out, rapping. The Lord didn't tell us to effing rap, yo. He told us to sing a song. You know, a lovely song that would be well pleasing to his ears. If that was a rap song, then every Jake would make it. You know? But Jake wants numbers. It's crazy, yo. Listen. I want to get that blue. Let me see if I can find it quick. What were you about to bring up? Yeah, the Sharp 5 and 7?
No, brother, Swap 5 and 7. You never finished it, did you?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and get that.
Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarry to turn to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, don't take all day turning back to the God of the Bible's only begotten Son, man. Because this word is for a limited time only, man. You're not going to have all day, all year, all decades to get this truth, man. You know? Go ahead.
And put not off from day to day.
Yeah, I'll get with it tomorrow. I'll get with it next week. I'll get with it when I come back from vacation. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have my fun. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to serve the God of the Bible. Nah.
For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth.
For suddenly, you know, when you're not expecting it, shall the wrath, of the Lord coming forth, man.
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Yeah, wherever you find comfort in, right? Because Jake found comfort in a lot of things, man. And their money, their bank accounts, their homes, their vehicles, their women, their children, food, drugs, alcohol. Jake finds security and comfort in a lot of things. And the Lord's going to pay out people a visit. And your security, man. All right? Whether he had to amputate his legs. Lord visited him and his security, man. He found security in shrimp, man. Or you may lose your home, may lose your job, you know, because all these government workers, man, they was in comfort, they was at ease, man. They was in their security, and then what? The government shut down.
They would work for free.
Exactly.
It's crazy. What? Work for free? That's illegal. That's
free,
slavery.
right? But you free, right?
What do you mean work for free, my man?
Right.
Am I gonna get back pay?
Right.
Nah, yo. That tells you that you in slavery, yo.
Right.
Work for free or go to jail. What?
Yeah. See, Jake, equate slavery with chains. You know what I'm saying? Like Scripture said, you know, it's gonna be up here. You know, the shackles gonna be off you. It's gonna be up here, man.
That's right.
Come.
Yeah, but that was in Sirach? Okay, good. We didn't get it. Read all the way down.
This is Mark chapter 13, verse 32. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man.
So yeah, that's why it's important to go ahead and repent, you know? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you actually waiting for, you know? It's really that you don't believe, you know? You're doubting Thomas, you know? Go ahead.
No, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father.
So no one knows when the Heavenly Father is going to send Yahweh Shai back and make his second return. No one does, you know, but the Heavenly Father. You know, that's why you can't be waiting all day to repent. Go ahead.
Take ye heed, watch and pray.
It says take ye heed, you know, take heed to the word, take heed to the doctrine. You know, when you take heed, it means to listen, but not only to hear and listen, it means to take action, you know, of the things that you heard. Go ahead.
Watch and pray.
Watch and pray. Now is the time to be watching for what's the next move, you know? The scripture said we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, you know? We are aware of his devices. We are aware because we are watching, you know, and pray. Now is the time to be praying to the Lord. And how can you pray upon him if you don't know his name? You see, Esau, you know, has infiltrated these other camps, you know, and for their power and for their position amongst their own people, they have watered down the doctrine, you know, the 501c3 charter, you know.
That's why the Scripture said, don't let this man around you.
Yeah.
Because he'll try to get up in your position and take your position out, you know?
Exactly.
Then he'll be calling all the shots.
Get some dirt on you. But you can either be our puppet or you can just bring this dirt out. You know?
Right.
Because I believe Nate at IURC used to be a cop. You know?
Say,
All right. Mark 13 and 33. Take ye heed, watch and pray.
So you need to be praying to the Lord. You know? Having a personal relationship with Yahweh Shema Shai. When you get in trouble, when you're going through things, what do you need to do? You need to pray to the Lord, you know? You need to be sending up those holy sacrifices, you know? The Lord remember those things. It's a sweet incense in the nose of the Lord, you know? The prayer of the saints. What's that smell? It smells good, you know? Make sure my servants get helped out, you know? Go ahead.
For ye know not when the time is.
For we don't know what the time is, so we're watching. We're watching for the signs, and we're praying to the Lord. Watch ye therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. Hey, we're going to have to stand before the Son of Man in judgment, you know? But hey, Lord's willing, we receive the kingdom. And it says, come, what did it tell you in Matthew 20, the 5th chapter? Come and receive the kingdom from the which have been prepared for you from the foundation of the earth. When I was in hunger, you fed me. When I was in thirst, you gave me to drink. When I was in prison, you visited me. You know, when I was sick, you came and visited me. You know, and we're doing these things by preaching to our people. You know, and physically to the brethren. You know. Go ahead.
It says, for the Son of Man is a man taking, for the Son of Man is a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch.
The porter of the prophets, go ahead. So he's commanded us to watch. You know, he's given us our portion of the Spirit, you know, to watch and to prophesy unto the people. Go ahead.
Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh.
So we don't know. That's why we watching, you know? Because the Lord said, what? He's coming as a thief in the night upon those who are sleeping. You know, but we're upon our watch. We're not going to allow that thief to overtake us, you know? The day, how should I say, the day of the Lord will not come as a thief unto us, you know? It's going to be expected. It's going to be what we are looking for. We are looking for and hasting on these things to come. We're hasting in the day of the Lord, you know? We want these things to, we want the Lord's prophecies to keep coming to pass. Because part of that prophecy, you know, is us being protected and being delivered.
Or at midnight, or at cock crowing, or in the morning.
See, we don't know what time, when the Lord's coming back, but what we're watching and we're waiting for him. You know, we're patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai to make his second return. You know, and the events leading up to his second